Welcome, Peter.
Thanks, Ken.
Thanks.
Now we have price falling off. And what would you do here?
Maybe buy it.
Well, that's a valid observation. Price has fallen off. We have the death cross up here, the 50 exponential moving average punching down through the 200. Price has declined. The thing that you have to keep in mind is that we have the exponential moving averages trending down. So the trend is down. Spinning top to me, and what would that signify in terms of price action? Yeah, the other thing to notice on this chart at that point is we have the inverted hammer or shooting star. We also have MACD being overbought. Those two things right there would lead us to believe that price is going down. An important point here is those are the 5 indicators that I use. But you have to remember that the number one indicator is price. I see far too often that people will have their screen cluttered with all kinds of indicators, and it's very difficult to see what price is doing because all you see is a series of indicators on the chart. You want to make sure that you pay particular attention. We have the 50 exponential moving average above the 200, good angle and separation. We had the golden cross right here. We had MACD above the waterline punching up through its trigger line. I'd say that's a good place to buy. That's an uptrend continuation pattern. And so you would buy in through this phase right here, and your profit potential would be up here. This is leg 2, which is the same distance as leg 1. You'll notice that as price rose through this consolidation phase, MACD went overbought, and then looks like we're going to get another leg on this one to me because MACD, see, MACD is really not lying to us. It really wasn't telling us to sell. It was just telling us to pay attention to what's going on here because now we can see that MACD is going back to neutralize to the waterline, and you can see that price is slipping sideways. Bingo. I really want you to get the hang of these patterns because when you go home and start trading, I want you to be able to look at these patterns and say, I know exactly where price is going. And I would even encourage you to look at your chart. This level right here is usually at the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. And this level down here is usually at the Fibonacci 120% Fibonacci extension level. Drew, because I'm going to show you how to draw these a little bit later on. That's a time to mark resistance or supply or distribution line projected out into the future. All right? Now, since we're not completely sure whether price is going to go up or down, we're going to work on the principle that if price breaks this trend line convincingly and MACD confirms the break by punching up through his trigger line, we're going north. Are you all? And this is going to tell us if price is going up or down. Remember, MACD is oversold below the waterline. That's our price projection. If price advances, that's where it's going. Oh, very interesting. MACD just flashed a buy. We've seen that the time to mark trend line gave us a means to ascertain whether price was going to go up or down. We waited for MACD to flash the signal. We then knew that price was going to advance according to our price measurement. We also knew that we were going to hold on to the trade as long as MACD was above its trigger line. Why wouldn't you? Okay, so let's see how that played out. So he finally sold his business, and he trades every day at home. And he's made, I've seen his his statement, he's made more money since I got to know him than he ever made as a tailor. And he's on fire. If you ever come to Victoria, look me up and I'll take you over to introduce you.
Yeah. It's great to see, right? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So give Pete a round of applause and let's take 10 minutes and we'll be back shortly for round 2.